Hello humans, this is Random Guy and welcome to the Random Channel. Today I'm going to be giving my opinion on Dragon Ball Heroes. I know it hasn't ended just yet, but I don't think my opinions are gonna change whatever happens in the future in the anime. So it's basically a fanfic, or it seems like one. It's just a mess and a combo of multiple realities, absurd power scaling, and time travel. I don't really like time travel. They always mess it up. I think the only time I have liked time travel would be I think the only show that has done time travel justice to some extent would be Monogatari series, where that one time they time travel between dimensions. Yeah, except for that one, I don't think there's any show that does time travel well. I mean, I haven't seen Steins Gate, so I can't really be too sure, but whatever. The show is a promotional anime promoting some card game, so didn't care much for the story as long as it reels people in. It's supposed to just promote a card game, not exactly made for the plot and the complexities of it. The animation isn't consistent. Sometimes it's trash with basic instantaneous movement with punching, which I hate in a fight, by the way. Sometimes to get the flow of the fight going is fine to say that they're going so fast that you can't even see them. But if you do that again and again, it's just that you're too lazy to animate the fight, and the fight just looks like they're just throwing a punch, and then that same animation is repeated again and again and again for like 5 minutes straight. So it kind of kills the mood. Dragon Ball Super had the same problem, and it still persists in this Dragon Ball Heroes. And but sometimes the animation can be good. I mean, some fight scenes in Heroes are well animated. Not too many, by the way, but some certainly are. And it's got nothing to do with actual Dragon Ball timeline. So if you watch it, come with an open mind, especially in the terms of power scaling. As I've said before, it's just absurd. Like sometimes they show like one character who's like super strong, but they're like okay, that character is getting beaten by this character just because we like it. Like it's just a fuck fest in terms of power scaling. Just like anyone can fight anyone. They even had like what is that, golden Cooler, Frieza's brother. He's like golden Cooler. I was like, wow, so original. They really thought that one out. So it's just a mess of every single person, canon, non-canon, they could grab and made them insanely strong and just threw them in a ring. That sort of thing. There is some plot that's going on. Like I can tell, like after watching like 16, 17, 20 episodes, whatever has come out, there is some plot that they're going for, but it's like really difficult to understand because they really provide you with enough information. You can speculate, obviously, but I couldn't really care less to understand the plot of Dragon Ball Heroes, honestly. The episodes are 8 to 9 minutes long, which I would normally complain about, but in this instance, that's pretty good. I don't really want to watch like 30 minutes episode. I mean, if Dragon Ball Heroes had every single episode that was 30 minutes long, I don't think I would be able to watch it. It's just way too boring. And I mean, if it was that long, 8 to 9 minutes is fine. You can just 8 to 9 minutes are nothing. You can just watch it. Have some fun with various, like, is it like a sandbox game? Honestly, it looks like that. I didn't exactly enjoy it, but it's like certainly brings for some questions, like what would happen if like Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue would fight Super Saiyan 4, which there is that actual scene where Goku from another timeline who's Super Saiyan 4 time travels to the timeline where our Super Saiyan Blue Goku is present and they fight. Is that sort of thing. So I'm not gonna give it a rating because it's a promotional anime, and rather than an actual series, and honestly not that good. I would say, like, if you have finished Super, waiting for the next part of Super, and don't have anything to watch, I mean, sure, if you have some time, just watch these. Like, they're not that long, 8 to 9 minutes each of them. So far there's like 18 or 19 episodes that have come out, and that's that. So I would say you could watch it if you like Dragon Ball in any way, shape or form, and have these weird fantasies of various characters from various timelines fighting with like absurd power scaling. So sure, go ahead and watch it. Thank you so much for watching. There's a link in the description to my Twitter. Follow me there. There's also a link to my Dtube account where I play hentai games, so check that out. And bye bye.